Hello, how are we all doing today? We are back with Kingdom Come Deliverance, but with a bit of a twist. We aren't a knight anymore. No, we are a monk. I'm a monk. So this is going to be pretty cool. Yeah, we're actually in a monastery. We've got to, I don't know how we're going to do this. Look at us wearing that. Oh, this is going to be cool. Oh, I've leveled up. What shall we use this time? Renegade, brand, scholar, info. Your momentary reading level increased by 3, but your strength and warfare skills have each incurred a -1 penalty. Ah, damn it. Renegade, infamous, local hero, scout 3. Increases the sight distance of fast travel so you notice events on the way soon. Ah, that's a lot. I might use that. Competent play as long as you remain still. No. Change abilities and their mean infinity, you have a bonus. I might actually go with Scout 3 because that does help us. We've also leveled up a skill. But what skill have we leveled up? Ah, stealth. I haven't... Okay. I've got that. Rain Man. I can move almost silently in the rain. And then what have we got now? What am I going to do? Daring Debonair. After committing a crime, you get a 1 bonus on strength and vitality until you're caught. When you're crouching without movement, you get 30% stealth. Stealth kill allows you to kill from stealth. You have to have in your inventory a dagger, which cannot be equipped however. Yeah, we'll do that. That will help me, because I'll just go around killing everybody from now on. Anyway, we're going to go and look around, I suppose. And speak to the monks. I'm a monk. I'm a monk. Do 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 do. I can rob them. Oh, I don't rob them. What have they got? A torch. Oh, I love that. A gold cross. Oh, look how much that... Yep, I want that. I need a torch anyway, don't I? Yay, I can see better. I have a torch and I'm walking around. La 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 la. I wonder if anyone's actually gonna... If anyone's gonna stop me. I'm out of control. Oh, look at all this stuff we could rob. Do I rob them? Do I rob them blind? Nah, I'm gonna have a look around first. I don't know how long it's gonna take us to do this one. Oh, I'm trespassing. Okay, we didn't want to trespass, do we? I'm gonna be shut this. Oh, there's a monk. Yo, monk. Monk.
What is it, brother?
Right, I'd like to ask you about something.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Oh, Abbot Peter is the administrator of the monastery, but you won't see him. He's always travelling on. On top of that, he's old and infirm. Perhaps the good Lord will bless him with many more years of life.
And what happens when the old abbot dies?
Well, then we elect a new one.
Well, you can elect me. I shall be your new leader.
Are there any candidates to be the new abbot?
Yes, there are. Brothers John and Nevlas. Oh, cursed elections. Since the brothers began talking about them, and there's only been strife in the monastery. On one side are brothers who'd like to see John as abbot, on the other those who support Nevlas. And they seem to be capable of fighting about it forever.
Tell me about John.
John is Cicator and the oldest brother here. It would be only natural if he took the crozier from Peter. He has experience, merit, and composure. He'd lead the monastery wisely.
I'd like to know about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages the monastery's properties. He doesn't have the most experience, but his drive and heart are pure. His faith firm, and his ideas rational. Although perhaps he's too keen to change our routines here, which many brothers don't like.
Why does it matter so much who wins?
Because the future direction of the monastery hangs in the balance. The younger brothers feel they have to work more than their superior brothers, and that some brothers are more concerned with their own comfort than with worshipping God. The older brothers take a different view. They say the younger monks want privilege they haven't earned, and each side is its own candidate.
Okay, I thought politics didn't belong in the monastery. Well, politics are everywhere, no matter what. You can't escape them, can't you?
I thought politics
Sadly,
weren't
we
part
cannot
of the
escape
monastic
it.
way of life.
You're right. But we know nothing besides the monastery, and the abbot's decision can influence our entire life. Some of the brothers take it very personally.
Right, let's go back and ask. God, there's a lot to ask. Okay.
Are there ever any disagreements between the brothers?
Unfortunately, yes. The biggest quarrel right now are about the election of the new abbot. They can already see poor Peter in his grave.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Well, the old abbot is practically on his deathbed. There are two candidates. Half the monastery wants John, the other half Navlas. There's no chance they'll come to an agreement, but you probably already noticed the atmosphere around here.
Tell me something about life here.
Prayer, work, obedience. That just about sums it up.
Can you tell me something about the rule of St. Benedict?
7 centuries ago, St. Benedict of Nursia wrote a collection of monastic rules, which we still follow today. They're read at every meal. The fundamental precepts are obedience, work, and prayer. We're fully devoted to serving God. The outside world, beyond the monastery walls, is foreign to us.
Do you never want to know what's going on out there?
And what should be going on? The sky is just as blue, the grass is just as green. Perhaps the ruler's changed, but the greatest ruler of them all will remain unchanged throughout the ages.
Oh, can't we tell him? Everybody's dying out there. There's a war.
I'm interested in the monastery's history.
Well, it was founded by Saint Procopius 500 years ago. After his death, heretics occupied the place for some time. But then the order was restored and the brothers of the true faith returned.
Heretics, you say?
They wanted to worship God with some foreign rituals, in a language foreign to God. They were driven away and their books burnt.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Well, the abbot is the head, but he's not here now. Then there's the prior, the sub-prior, the librarian, the porter, many others. As a novice, you should be particularly mindful of the cicatas. They're the ones who maintain discipline and punish bad behavior.
What can you tell me about the novices here?
And what can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God and to live a monastic life. After a year, you can make your vows and become a fully fledged brother.
I meant something specific about the brothers that are here.
But you know them yourself. Yorick is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager, perhaps too eager. Siskin is good company, but a bit too worldly for a monk. Antonius is hard-working and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought. Lucas is as quiet as a mouse, and no one knows much about him. And then we have you, about who I know nothing.
Can you leave the monastery?
Where would you go? You've everything you need here. Anyway, all the doors here are closed and locked tight, so no one can get in or out.
Oh, crap. So how am I going to get out once I've done my job? Oh, dear.
Who would you like to be the new abbot?
John. There's no other candidate. Nevlas just babbles on and on. Don't take him seriously.
I noticed there was somebody here. Hello, monk.
Talk to me, brother.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who would you like to be the new abbot?
Are you sure that belongs here?
Definitely Nevlas. Although he's young and less experienced, his heart and intentions are pure.
It's two different people. Okay. Hang on, we just found someone to speak to. Lucas.
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
Huh. Don't you be rude. It's not very nice.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't know much, but ask away.
Tell me about Antonius.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never spoken to him. I've never asked about him.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's nothing I can tell you.
I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you had before, that sort of thing.
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas. Nothing else matters.
Come on. Is there really nothing at all you can tell me?
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and prayer, not on who I once was. I never will be again. What has been isn't important for us. We cast the past aside when we walked through the monastery gates and took our oath. Never forget that.
Tell me about the search. Not
If
yet.
you could, who would you vote for to be the abbot?
But I can't vote, so what's the point of worry? Ask Antonius. He often talks about it, and I'm sure he has an opinion.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
No, you know, let's tell him. See how he
There's
reacts
something
to
I
it.
should tell you. Something secret. I'm looking for someone here in the monastery.
You're looking for someone? But you're a novice, aren't you?
I am a novice. At least until I find the man I'm looking for.
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know, the laws of man aren't valid here. In the cloister, we're subject to divine law, the law of the church.
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery. He had a hand in raising the Neuhoff farm. He's taken many lives.
I heard something about that. But why are you telling me all this?
Because you could help me. It has to be one of the other novices.
That can't be. Have you told the prior? What are you going to do to this man once you find him?
He's going to jail.
Talk to him. Then I'll see. Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the imposter I'm looking for?
I don't know, and I don't care to know. I wish you'd never told me. Now I won't be able to sleep at night.
Wonderful. I just want to see how they react when I do tell them. Anybody in this room? Is there anybody here I want to see? No, no one's in here. Who's this dude? Oh, another monk.
What would you like?
Who's this
I'd
guy
like
going to be
ask you
voting
something
for?
about the monastery. Who would you like to be the new abbot?
I've thought long and hard about it, and I've
John's going to
decided
win
to
this then.
support John.
Oh, will John win? It's two that have said John. It's outside. No, I need to find another person who I can talk to. Not you, Lucas. Move! Move, Lucas! Or I'll attack you with my torch. I wonder if there's anybody else we can ask.
What's that you're carrying around, and why?
A torch. Why not? If I don't, it's a bit dark. I can't go in there. I need a lock, pick, or a key. I can't get out of the door.
Salve, be well.
Let me out! I don't want to be in here. Come on.
Brought to this land. We'll have no peace till the afterlife. Have you been to Uzhitz to visit your parents' grave?
Aye. This year it's 12 summers gone since they died.
Time flies, eh? My Agnes has been gone now for 4.5 years. And still it seems like only yesterday she went to the good Lord.
Aye. You're right there. Life is short.
My parents are dead. They were killed. Murdered. You want to speak to me? No? Okay, bye. Okay. Carry on. What, they seriously want to walk around without a torch? It's odd this, I'm walking around with a torch. Don't care what they think. I have a torch. What are you monks going to do about it? You have no weapons. You cannot stop me. I have a
What
torch.
is that? And where did you get it?
A
I'm
torch?
Gregor and I'm new here.
Stole it.
I know. I saw you in the church during the ceremony. I have a feeling we'll be meeting again soon, and often. You see, I'm a Sakator.
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone observes the rule, does their work, and that everything is the way it should be.
When it's not the way it should be?
But then we're authorized to mete out punishment. But certainly you won't require correction, will you, brother?
No, I won't. To ask about something else
I'd like
first.
to ask you something about the monastery.
Okay, nothing about that.
About you in the election. Will you tell me more about it?
Ask me anything you want.
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevlas is weak and toothless. He's full of hot hair. How anyone could think he'd make a good abbot is beyond me. Enough. I don't even want to hear his name again.
I'd like to know what's going on here.
Well, the young brothers feel they don't have the same rights and responsibilities as we, who have spent much of our lives here. And what of it? Privilege needs to be earned. Nevlas is lying when he says he wants to right wrongs. All he cares about are benefits for himself and his cronies.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to help you if I can.
There is something you could do. I am convinced Nevlas must have done something that would greatly damage him if everyone found out. If he was preaching water and drinking wine, for example.
So, I should dig something up on him and tell you about it?
Exactly. But I doubt you'll have any luck. Nevlas is too cunning and careful to give anything away.
Once I find something out, I'll tell you. Thank you for answering.
It's a shame we can't just tell him a lie and get him in trouble. Who's in here? Nobody. What's he running for? What's he done?
I've got an itchy feeling on the back of my neck. I think someone's spying on us. What troubles you?
Why was you sprinting like a maniac?
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who would you like to be the new abbot?
Brother John, obviously. No one's interested in Nevlas and his new ideas.
Okay, yeah, Neville ain't gonna win. I haven't seen Neville yet either. Why is he running? Why are you running for, mate? What's going on?
We're none of us getting any younger.
Crazy man. Monk. Antonius. Antonius, I need to speak to you, Antonius. We need to speak.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I know that you're Prius.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Yeah, I've already spoken to him.
Well, that's all. Thank you for your time, brother.
Just as soon as we've drunk this one dry, he'll do anything for a little
Move.
pat on the back from us.
Move. Right. I'm gonna go outside, actually. Oh, we're outside. Do 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 do. I'm gonna have to go upstairs, I think, aren't I? I think I have got to go upstairs.
forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
I'm neglecting my daily schedule. Oh, crap. What have I got to do? What's my daily schedule? Oh, I've got to go and do my daily schedule, what am I actually doing. I've actually got to go in here. What is my actual job? I don't know what I'm doing. No idea. I'm just walking around trying to talk to everybody. What do you want me to do? Go to bed. Okay, that's my job. Go to bed. Where do I sleep? Where do I sleep? Do I sleep up here? Can I wake somebody up? That's Jodak.
Apage, Satanas.
What? In about? I didn't do anything. Yeah, good night. Yeah, what's he on about? We didn't do anything. He's a liar. Don't listen to him. I was asleep. I was sleeping. Don't listen to him. He lie. Right, let's wake up at 5 in the morning. I'm neglecting my daily schedule. I don't even know what I'm meant to be doing. I went to bed. That's what they told me to do. I'm going to get in trouble. Oh well, if they come and tell me off, at least we'll have the fun of me arguing back. Henry's very good at pointing at them, so that's what we'll do. What job have I got to do? Get up. Go to the church and pray for mass. Me? Oh, come on. What time did they get up? Someone just say stop. Someone chasing me. Somebody chasing me. I heard someone shout stop. What have I done? You're neglecting. I'm going to it. Jesus. Hey, look, I'm praying. Oh.
What is that?
Sure
What's
that
that
belongs
you're
Where did you
here?
get it? Brother?
What?
Stealing is a sin.
What?
You should know that as a Christian, and certainly as a monk. Even if I wanted to forgive you, I couldn't. Thou shalt not steal.
I didn't steal it. I'm not going anywhere. I accept my punishment.
Very well, brother. I accept my punishment.
Now, show me what you have on you. I must confiscate anything that is not allowed in the monastery.
Which one of you grasped me up? When they're putting me? Where's this? You throw me in a cage. What's this? What are they doing to me? You're serving jail time. Oh, you're joking. So they throw you in jail and then you get to come back out 24 hours later. Eight hours. Oh, God. As if I've been in prison. The monks threw me in prison. How dare they? Should have brought my sword in here and just killed them all. They wouldn't stop me from carrying out my mission then, would they? No, no, no. So we're going to have to go to Mass now and pray.
While I was locked up, someone was making quite a racket in the cellar. Blind drunk, I'm sure of it. I wonder what's been going on.
Find out what's going on in the cellars. Go to the church for prayer and Mass. See, it's Nasty Habits and the green one. What's that? Okay, I can't get anything else. You're trespassing. What? Oh, come off it.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
Why are you people so strict? I was thrown down here. Bloody trespassing. Oh, who's this guy? He's new. Let's speak to
My
this
name's
guy.
Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although, it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
Okay.
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices. Tell me about Antonius.
Well, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with, of course, the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
What can you tell me about Lucas?
It's a tricky situation with Lucas. No one really knows anything about him. I've tried so many times to talk to him, but he always backs away like a virgin on a wedding night.
That's all. Thanks. Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Hiding
Are
something.
you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
Okay.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
They must have realized you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my brothers, my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
That's all I wanted to know.
Please, keep it to yourself. Especially the part about the coin.
How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
I've just stumbled onto this guy. It's hilarious.
I'm still curious about this treasure trove of yours.
It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
What kind of a book is it?
I found it here in the library. It was on a shelf where it should never have been. So I hid it to read later. It's the Necronomicon. Ghosts, demons, and invocations of powers beyond our world. Only it's written in a strange language that I can't really make sense of. All bara this and bara that. Who knows what it means? I tried to count the syllables, read the words backwards, but nothing. I'm not getting anywhere with it.
Oh, I'm not too sure what the prior or the cicator would say about a book like that. Actually, what anyone would say. It sounds quite prohibited.
Ah, prejudice. But you're right, it is prohibited. For no good reason, though. Has knowledge ever done anybody any harm?
If it wasn't harmful, it wouldn't be forbidden?
That's a rather limited view of the world. Some write about the saints, others about demons. And an educated person should know both. Pity I can't understand a word it says. And I've been trying for quite a while. Just please don't tell anyone about the book. If the brothers learn that I took it from the library and hid it, I'll be in a lot of trouble. Our brothers' minds are closed to a thirst for knowledge.
Actually, I don't care. God save. There's something I should tell you. Something you won't be happy to hear. I'm here to find someone and, well, to do away with him. But listen, it's not murder. Not when it's a man like him. He's one of the brigands who burned down Neuhof. He doesn't deserve to live.
What's he doing here? And who are you?
They call him Pious because he used to be a priest. When he found out a lot of people were after him, he hid away here. And as you can see, escaped suspicion. They sent me here to find him and bring him to justice. He's one of the novices.
So we have one outlaw and one assassin in our midst. This place is a lot more exciting than I expected. Do you know who it is?
Well, that's just it.
Could be you.
It could be you.
What on earth makes you think that? My being unfit for holy orders doesn't make me a former assassin.
True enough.
Antonius.
It could be Antonius?
Antonius. He's a fine fellow. No, it can't be him. Although, you never know what's hiding beneath a man's skin.
See how hard it is? It could be anyone, and at the same time, nobody in particular. I suspect Lucas.
He certainly says little enough, and he keeps himself to himself. I could well believe he's hiding something, but not that he's a killer.
Okay.
No, but I hope I'll track him down soon. If you find any clue that could lead me to him...
I swear I don't know anything. Except that I'm not the one you're looking for.
We'll see. Okay.
I won't tell you more, and I'd like you to keep silent about this too.
You're talking about killing in the monastery. I really should report it.
Would you do that? I have a feeling you wouldn't.
You're right. I'll keep it to myself. I've got problems enough of my own without involving myself in yours. And besides, I mean to be gone from here within a year, so why should I care what happens with the monastery?
Thank you, Siskin. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Who would you elect, Abbot, if you could?
Most likely Nevlas. He's a fine fellow and he seems honest. But, truth be told, it doesn't matter much to me. The monastery will still be a monastery, no matter who's in charge. If you really want to talk more about it, ask Antonius. He seems to have taken an interest.
Okay. Okay, so we've got a few things to do. You're neglecting your daily schedule. Yep, I always. See a minute.
Aha, Gregor. Talk to me.
I'm looking for something a little, unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
Weapon, wine, lockpicks. Weapon.
I need to get hold of some kind of weapon.
Well, I can't help you with that. And besides, what use would a weapon be in here?
I need to get some wine.
You're not the only one. But I have to keep records of all the casks, and the prior checks on them. He'd notice any loss straight away. Just like our food, everything's rationed. So I'm sorry, but I'll have to disappoint you, brother.
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lockpicks? And what would you like those for?
I'd like to practice opening locks, just for the fun of it.
Well, why not? So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. But I do have a few lockpicks left. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks. Can't say fairer than that, can I?
I ain't got bloody food. I got no money. I need to get food. Okay, we'll come back when we got food then. What happens if I get in trouble? Oh, I'm trespassing now. You're neglecting your daily schedule. Oh, give it a break.
Peace be with you, brother.
I'm not going to find this book, am I? Okay, none of these are what I need. Find out what's going on. Get to know the novices. Okay. Find out something. Go to the church for prayer and mass. Yeah, I haven't done that once yet. I need to go and do it. Because I'm in trouble.
I feel quite hungry.
There's no bloody food in this place. I need to eat. Can we eat? Can I eat? Come on, man. I need to eat. Why won't it let me eat anything? Damn building. Eat. Oh, there we go. Food. We really need to eat. Yum, 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 yum. Food, food, food. No, no, no. Food poisoning. What? 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 Someone poisoned me. What the heck?
You've got a strong constitution. Anyone else would have certainly died.
It was him.
What happened?
Let me tell you a little story.
It's him.
Once upon a time, there was a young boy. He was lost and miserable. He had no future. He was tempted by his friends into doing some foolish things.
Oh, mate,
He
I'm going to
wasn't
punch you. I'm going to
truly
punch your
bad,
lights out now.
Because when it came down to it, he ran away rather than keep doing foolish deeds. His former friends didn't take kindly to that, though, and wanted to punish him. So they sent a hunting dog to find him and rip his throat. The boy wasn't stupid, though, and he knew that the hound was coming. He poisoned some food, and when the hound showed up, he gave it to him. He didn't expect the beast to live, but it did. And all of a sudden, the boy was sorry for what he tried to do. So he offered to make a bargain with the hound.
It was you that poisoned me.
Don't take it personally. Kill or be killed. You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us, but we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over, but then you showed up and fucked it all up.
Yep.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
Are there other options?
What if I wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
I'd rather kill you or kill someone else. Okay, let's do it his way.
Good.
I don't want to kill anyone.
Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the tracks.
What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing somehow. That sort of thing. You can escape in that habit, but I need to vanish as fast as I can.
What do I need the keys to the monastery for?
To get out.
How else will we get out? This place is practically a prison.
How are we going to get the
Getting
keys?
the keys won't be easy.
I know, but Brother Salarius is a reformed thief. I'll bet he still has a few lockpicks lying about. If you know how to use them, they'll be worth finding. Or there's the hard way. Steal the keys from the prior. He carries them with him at all times.
I'll steal him
They
from
both
him and
sound
put him
hard to
their
me.
way.
But needs must. And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
God, this is crazy, isn't it?
All right, that's everything I need to know. I can get started.
Excellent. Come and see me once you have everything. And try to be as fast as you can. And Gregor, thank you.
Oh, so we know it's him. Anyway, guys, I'm going to finish this video here. Hang on, no, I'm not. I'm going to take my potion antidote. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to finish this video here, and in the next one, we're going to do his plan. So, until next time, thank you all for watching, and take care.